What's up, you guys? If you guys are new here, my name is Paula. I am a dietetic nutrition student and I love food, but more specifically, I love watching what people eat. Like, I love watching what I eat in a days. I will binge watch them. I don't know what it is about them. They're just really interesting for me. Before we get into it though, I do want to give a little bit of a disclaimer and say that this video is meant to serve purely as entertainment. You're not supposed to copy exactly what I eat. It's not supposed to be any type of guidance. I will try to be informative a little bit in these videos, but just know that this is purely for entertainment. Do not copy what I eat. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Literally, I've been eating the exact same breakfast for well, I've been eating it since March. It's August, so for a really long time. So it's just really good, simple, and I really get excited for it in the morning. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna make. So if you guys don't know, it's currently avocado season and I live in Florida and we have these avocado trees here that grow, like the bigger ones, not the small house ones. And I have friends and family members that have avocado trees and they keep giving me avocados. I have so many avocados in my fridge. Like, I'm not complaining at all. Please keep giving me avocados. I love them and I love that I'm not spending my money on them. But like, how many avocados is too many for one person? I don't know if there's a limit. I don't know if the limit exists. So I guess this is kind of like a fancy avocado toast. I don't always use toast though. Sometimes I will use a tortilla or I will put potatoes with it, or sometimes I do no carbs. I'm also gonna have a little bit of coffee, just black, plain, no sugar, no milk. And I'm gonna stay here, enjoy my little breakfast, and then I'm heading to the gym. Okay, so it's actually been 2 hours since I came back from the gym. I was late to a class. I have a Zoom class on Tuesdays. Today was actually my final. I did that, so now I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm literally starving. Haven't eaten since what I showed you guys. And I'm gonna make a salad, which doesn't seem like it's gonna be a lot of calories, but actually it will be. But I'm gonna make a salad just to get some vegetables, some greens in my system. And I have everything all set up here. I'm just gonna make like a shrimp salad with quinoa. I have my shrimp here. It's marinating in this green sauce that my mother gave me. Really, I don't know what's in it, but it tastes good. I already have my quinoa made and I just have an assembly of vegetables that I'm just gonna throw together in a bowl. So here we go. So as I sit here and eat my lunch, I thought I would have a conversation with you guys regarding fat phobia, because in my last video, I talked about weight loss, which is definitely a conversation that I want to continue having on my channel, since a lot of you guys do struggle with weight loss. And I want to be a reliable source of information for you guys. However, I feel like it's important to kind of state my stance on this, since it is sort of a hot topic, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows that I am not fat phobic by any means. It's not something that I support or tolerate at all, and I simply do not understand it. I don't understand how anyone can shame another for the way that they look, and it just seems like we're at a point in society where we should be way past that. And it's kind of disheartening to know that there are individuals out there and even companies that are not realizing that this is just disrespectful and sort of elementary. But regardless, yes, I am not fat phobic by any means, but I do support people that are wanting to either lose weight or gain weight. So I know that anti-diet culture is something that is rising at the moment. It's a really hot topic, also health at every size. And I do support a lot of the claims, a lot of the beliefs that, that they're supporting. However, I do think we need to make something extremely clear, and it's that theoretically you cannot be healthy at every size. The data, the science, the studies have shown that once you break that threshold and you are now in the overweight or obese category, your risk factors for certain diseases are a lot higher. There is an extremely close link between obesity and diabetes that we simply cannot ignore, and I feel like it serves a bit of a disservice to hear um, being fat, again, overweight and obese, being glorified. And I know that not everyone is doing that, but this is where the trend seems to be going, and I do want to simply state my opinion on the matter. I don't feel like we should glorify any body type, to be honest. Not skinny, not muscular, not fat. There really is no point in doing any of that. But being at a lower body fat percentage is healthier in many ways than being of a higher body fat percentage. As a future dietitian, I am 100% supportive of anyone who wants to either lose or gain weight, as long as they're doing so in a healthy manner, and as long as it's not being driven by some sort of underlying disordered pattern, behavior, or mentality. All right, it is now time for dinner. I'm super excited. I'm gonna try a new recipe today. It's gonna be this meatball curry with rice. I've never done it before, but typically for dinner, I'll do some similar variations. I'll either use chicken or beef or fish, or sometimes even like tofu. And I'll eat it with either rice, potatoes, or pasta. But tonight I thought I would get a little bit more creative or something like that. It's not my recipe. I found it online, and I found like 1,000 other similar recipes online. So it seems pretty standard. Hopefully it tastes good. So I am not really good at following recipes. I kind of use them as guidance, I guess, which is why a lot of my meals will either end up being good or bad. But this seems pretty simple, pretty straight to the point. What I'm doing right now is I'm just setting up the ingredients so that I'm not trying to chop things at the same time. I'm not a chef or anything, but I did take a cooking class or a whole semester on cooking. And one of the things that I learned is that you should set up before you start cooking. It has made a huge difference in how my dishes turn out, because oftentimes I find myself running around the kitchen trying to chop something off really quick and checking on something else. Oh, speaking of, I forgot about my rice. Don't listen to me.